Sisyphean.
Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Path of Exile. And this is a bit of an emergency episode for me. I wasn't intending to record, but I kind of have to because there's been a major firmware update for my laptop and OBS released a new version and that completely reset my audio settings. And I need to get a sense of what the levels are like. And the only game that I'm recording on this computer right now is A Path of Exile. And the only way to get a sense of this really is to play the game. Because I need to look at all the different sound levels for combat, for dialogue, for the ambient sounds, and for my own mic, obviously, because, well, the game's, what do you call it? Internal levels haven't been changed, but I'm worried that Windows is gonna put weird audio enhancements. And, like, the only way to test it is to just go, and you know what, this is gonna be hopefully not that long of an episode. Let's set a small goal for ourselves. Let's just say, small in air quotes, let's just say, let's play until I hit one more level. Let's just go until then, and then I'll get a sense of what the audio is like, and if it's really bad, I'm gonna have to put a warning in the video title. Hopefully it's not that bad. Let's just check. Yeah, it's just bad timing for OBS and Windows to have excuse me, to have an update this close to each other just really threw me off. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna jump in with some map action. Let's do it, boys. Let's just run maps until I gain a level. What do I? Oh, I've got a level 6 in my inventory. I've got a couple level 3s in my inventory. What do I even want to do is the question. I should also be trying to gain Atlas points, right? So, let me see. What have I not done? That is a tier 4. What is this? Oh, the what? Points from unique maps? I don't know what that's. That's tier 4. Are there any tier 3s? There are tier 3s. Magic or higher? Well, let's magic up one of these. Let's use this. Actually, you know, I'll save that for one where we're forced to do a rare.
I can't do this just yet.
Let's be a little bit efficient with how we use up our maps, even though like tier 3 maps aren't exactly uncommon. But you know what? Yeah, that's blue. Endurance charge and hit is fine. And then I'll save the tier 3 for something else. Right. So, use that up. Move this here, I guess. Eye Jewel, Corrupted Eye Jewel. You know what, let me throw in this map first. Let's go ahead and activate it. And then let me throw in, easy. Does it? Let me throw in these, this Eye Jewel into my inventory. That's a Corrupted Jewel. While holding a shield, well, that's useless to me. Okay, and I don't have any identify scrolls. I have no identify scrolls, so we're gonna have to pick them up. Also, apologies for the coughing, but I'm still not fully... What the fuck is happening in this map? I'm still not fully recovered from the cold. Will I take damage? I will take damage. What the hell is this? What is this? Lava chamber. Well, that's fun. that's fun. People are shooting at me from places that I can't directly walk. Well, I can hit them. If they can hit me through walls, I can hit them through walls, right? Yeah, okay. That's not so bad. Now I gotta actually... Oh, what the hell, dude? Wisdom scrolls, I gotta start picking those up. Alright. Endurance charges on these guys are gonna be a pain in the booty. But we're gonna have to deal with... Ooh, Iron Ring? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? It's the Heup of All. I've been looking for this. I've been looking for this. This is why this base item was on my list of... Oh, we did it, boys. Le Heup of All. What does it give us? All attributes. Good. Increased damage, kind of globally. Adds physical damage to attacks, which is more important than you would think. Although, like, it's a low amount, but it affects bleeding. More rarity and more resist all. But what do we lose? Well, we lose some concentrated... Actually, no, we don't even lose resistances because this is a dual resist, but it's exactly the... It's exactly the amount that the resist all gives us. What a GG drop. Ah, it was meant to be, man. Wow. All of a sudden... This is not an emergency episode. This is a resurgency episode. This is an episode. I feel like I've already won, and the rest of this episode is just gonna be like a victory lap. But after this episode, I will actually have to. I will have to actually figure out the audio stuff, but I will figure that stuff out with a smile on my face, because we did it, boys. One of extra life like regen. Let's kill this Joker, because we got one of the items that I really, really wanted. Alright, boys. This is gonna be... This is gonna be nice. Let me take a look at my overall resists. Everything is capped except... Actually, no, they're all overcapped. The only thing we need to start working on now is Chaos Resist, but Chaos Resist... Excuse me, and Chaos damage in general is a whole other story. It's a whole other thing. Oh boy, hello.
I can't do this just yet.
Oh no. Everybody just clam down. I need to fucking deal with this trash, dude. Hang on, dude. Hang on, dude. Let's finish dealing with that guy. Val Regalia, do I... Oh, it's corrupted. Do I... Easy does it. Easy does it, boys. Alright. Get wrecked. Cannot be stunned. Well... Cannot be alive. More like it. Alright. Alright. God, what a lovely way to start an episode. What a lovely little item to get early on in the game. even though it has a weird name, Le Heup, Le Heup. I don't know how you even pronounce it. The way I'm saying it makes it sound like the sound people make when they're about to throw up. Le Heup, Le Heup, Le Heup. Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should stop making that sound in that case. All right. So I think I'm. This is this is possibly one of the bits of advice that people would have left
I've got another one for you.
had I been able to wait long enough for the other episodes to go up. But I now know more about how you place these explosives for this event. Oh god, stop it, dude. You gotta... The explosives kind of have to go in a line. So... Rog... Oh, I picked up some trash, didn't I? Well, whatever. We'll drop Barracks Pass into our inventory. Don't even worry about it. So, left trigger, right trigger down. I cannot put explosives there. I can put explosives here. We can see that these 3 chests are being hit. And to put explosives further back, they have to be linked to previous explosives that you have set. Now, I don't really see any chest markers there. I see a couple of chest markers here. Let's see if we can... There's no way to... There's no way to get this chest in the aura for this one, but we can get like these 2. What if I put one like this? And then I'll have more freedom to put one like this.
Yes, go after the treasure.
And then there's one more that but then I see, it does feel kind of bugged. It does feel kind of bugged because maybe you can't go across walls. Because even though there's literally one right here, I can't put one outside this room. So I guess this one is gonna be just ungettable. So I guess I'll just put it back here. I've got 1 explosive left though, and I don't know if... Whatever, I'm just gonna detonate. Can I... Excuse me? There we go. And let me back off actually a little bit. Give these guys time to assemble. Easy does it, boys.
I can't do this just yet.
Alright, boys. Kill him. Do the monsters that get spawned drop items? I think maybe they do. I'm not...
Stay safe.
I haven't been paying that close attention to it. Getting artifacts and not much else. We got 6 scrolls. And that's about all we got, I guess. Alright, you know what? It's okay. I'm still not sure what I should be spending that currency on. I guess that's one ever-present piece of useful advice that I'd be happy to accept. Because if you go on the forums and you and people are asking, like, or people are discussing, okay, like what excuse me, people are discussing like, oh, what should I do with this currency? A lot of the answers and questions are based on playing the leagues normally, and a lot of it is gonna be with the assumption that you're gonna be like trading with other players, that kind of thing. And I'm not gonna be trading with other players, at least not for a long time. and possibly not even ever. The reason I'm not doing SSF is because... Hello, there's another unique. A unique. By unique, I mean one that we haven't found yet, so it's not a duplicate. Again, apologies for the coughing. Right. Alright. Let's everybody settle the F down. Am I even going in the right direction? Tier 4. Okay. And that is a magic tier 4 map, which I'm okay with. Alright. Oh my god, I stepped right into that one. Easy. Take it easy, take it breezy. Murder these guys. Alright. Kill them, boys, kill them. Oh, there's a chromatic for me. We need to start stockpiling chromatics because I wasted so many of them last episode. Listen. I didn't waste them. I wasted them because the crafting bench has a weird mechanic where it'll do the operation multiple times if you hold down the button, but on controller it's really finicky and it'll redo operations that don't really need to be redone. Like, I guess you would want to redo an operation like adding some percentage enhanced damage because it happens in a range, and if you get a bad roll you would want to redo it, but the way the game works is it redoes it instantly. So in a split second it'll spend 100 chromatic orbs to do it twice, but you won't even have time to read what the roll was that you're now re-rolling. So it feels like it's like, surely it's not intended to work that way. Oh god, what are these, dude? Well, I'm hitting them and they're disappearing, but is it gonna summon a boss? It is. All right. Well, let's try not to die. Le Heup of All is gonna save us. We gotta do this again. Alright, so I hit the cranks, and then what happens? The fires die! Okay, that's what happens. Let's just face tank this guy before he gets his health back. This is such a weird fight, dude. I don't think I like this realm that much. Where is it? Where is he? He's here. Is he just getting... Is he just constantly getting his health back? Or what's happening, man? I'm taking his health down, and then he's disappearing, and then he comes back with full health. Okay, now he doesn't have full health. So easy does it, dude. Oh my god. This is a really... I have to say, this fight, kinda dumb. This fight, kinda dumb. This fight, kinda silly, dude. Alright. Now, not really a fan of this. Was it a main story fight? I can't remember. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go home And I'm gonna have somebody identify these items for me because I'm still pretty low on, identify scrolls.
Need something?
So, no, not Gwen and
Hail God's Slayer.
Helena.
Hello.
Alright. Left button. Alright. I hope I'm not paying her. Like, it turns out secretly, anytime you go to Helena for identifying, she's taking an orb of regret, but the game doesn't actually tell you, and you only find out when all of them are gone. Obviously that doesn't happen, but if you're as paranoid as me, then these are the thoughts that you have. Alright. Victorio's charity. A man's life is the greatest gift he can give. That's true. Stormcloud, I think I've already found this. I think this is my third Stormcloud. Possibly even. Springleaf, the Plaincat Shield from Death Spring's life. Poetic as usual. And Barracks Pass. Long time equipped item now becomes part of our museum. Let's drop this in, drop that, drop those. And it is indeed our third Stormcloud. I'm just gonna drop it off. And we're gonna go to Fujin, and we're gonna sell you that, so leave this. I'm gonna go back to my stash. I'm gonna drop these off. I'm gonna go to my excuse me, my Scarabs. Drop one of these off. And Magic Tier 4 I think is gonna be my my go-to. The lowest level that I can comfortably do, but let me go to my Atlas tree. What was I going towards? I was going towards into this tree. Additional Rogue Exile sounds like a good idea to me. I'll enjoy fighting those guys a lot. Although I'm terrified at the prospect of having them show up in boss rooms. Alright, so let's pick another one that we haven't done yet. Tier 4 magic or higher. Hybrid Widow, Soul of Arakali. Let's think about this. Tier 3 magic or higher. Tier 4. Let's do it in order. Why don't we? I don't know what that is. That's tier 10. Okay. Tier 9. Tier 8. Tier 4. Let's do tier 4. Oh no. Let's do tier 3 first. Tier 2. Tier 4. Tier 5. There was a tier 3 that we hadn't done, right? Yeah, let's do the let's do these tier 3s that we haven't done. Open up more of the map. Do I have any magic tier 3? Nope. So let me go ahead and use a chance orb on one of my non-enchanted. I really should get the map stash tab, but like I said, I'll get the map stash tab after I let these episodes go up. And also, if I buy the map stash tab in this episode, it'll overshadow, the real highlight of the episode. That kind of sucks, but you know what, that's okay. One thing I'll also do is let me just drop off the Rogue Harbor, this contract. Yeah, the real highlight of this episode has to be Le Heup. It has to be this thing, obviously. And I'm not gonna go out of my way to try and overshadow it. But if the game decides to give me, like, I don't know, Jack the Axe or Varanastra or even one of the Rigwald weapons, or one of the 2 helmets that I want, or that that gold ring. I think you know the one that I'm talking about. The one that's shaped like a dice. Obviously, I'm not going to say no, and you know that will make the you know, this video even more dramatic. But like I said, I'm not going to force the issue. We're gonna just do regular maps with an even keel. I think we've used up all of the tier 3 or higher. There's only 2 that are tier 3. So who is this? Sulfur vents. Let me actually use up this one. The 2 unique bosses. No, unique bosses are possessed. Fuck it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. And if the bosses are too difficult, then I'll obviously regret my decision. Won't be the first time I've done something in this game that I've regretted. Such as getting rid of my item because I thought I found a better unique weapon, only to discover that it's not something that even works with my build, right? Like the unfortunate fiasco that happened at the end of last episode, where I found that unique one-handed mace, and I was like, ooh, this is so much more damage. It's an upgrade. I've been looking for a weapon upgrade. And then equipping it, and then just getting completely shredded by the fact that lacerate doesn't work with it. And yes, I acknowledged the fact that the term lacerate implies a cut of some kind. You don't lacerate somebody with a hammer, right? You don't slash somebody with a hammer. That gives you a different kind of a. There's a different medical term for the kind of injury you would leave
I
behind
can't do this just yet.
if you attack them with a blunt object, which I'm not recalling at the moment, but I think you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, we all had a good laugh at my ignorance, and luckily I was able to bounce back by using the crafting bench to quickly throw together this rare axe. Oh my god, dude, come on, how do I get there? I don't like how this realm is. Hang on, shouldn't I just be able to walk through? Okay, that's a white tier 3. Oh, there's another enemy here. Extra physical damage, fire resistant. So when it says the bosses are possessed, I think that means they are gonna have the like, you know, like those tormented arsonist, tormented whatever. And the way they buff the enemies that are around them before disappearing, I think the bosses are gonna have that applied to them. And I say bosses because this area is gonna have 2 bosses, and both are gonna be super buffed. So what we're gonna do is, before we fight the bosses, let's just try and get as much experience as we can. Because it might be that I take one step into the boss fight, die instantly, and I'm like, nope, I'm not losing this entire experience bar to this nonsense. But at least we'll see. what's going on. You know, before we go ahead, let us just open some stuff. There's bound to be other enemies in here. Oh, there's a rogue exile. This is why we do this. Jonah Unchained. And he's got a friend. Rogue exiles, we gave them extra life in exchange for them dropping either more stuff or better quality stuff. But, you know, he didn't drop anything, but other rogue exiles, obviously, you know, we're hoping that over time we're gonna get good stuff out of them. Alright. Alright,
Can't do this just
alright,
yet.
boys. We good? I think we're good. I think we are good. We're gonna go into this potentially fatal boss encounter. Silken Hood is on my list of things to chance. I should be picking those up. But the gold rings were also on my list of things to chance, but I forgot that I put them there. So a lot of white unenchanted gold rings dropped last episode, and I was like, why is the loot filter flagging these? No, the loot filter wasn't flagging them. I had flagged them, and then I had forgotten about it. But now I realize it, and I'm gonna start picking those up and chancing them from now on. Alright, let's see how horrible this fight ends up being. But, well, before we get into the fight, there's gonna be a... Hello? Thief's Grip.
My spirit is spent.
Oh, it's stealing my mana! Ah! Well, this is a very awkward encounter. The Gorgon. Oh god, I just scratched my head. Basically, if they hit us, they're gonna steal my map. Ooh, unique map, alright. Let's just... everybody calm down. Let's everybody relax. Let's everybody chillax. Okay. Map tier 5. Okay. You know what? I'll take that. I will take it. Is there anything else interesting in this area? Nope, just some randos. Alright, well, like I said, let's head home. I'm still holding onto that quest contract, no way to get rid of it. Yet, alright. Acton's Nightmare. I'm gonna put that in my stash for now. Dream Mace, one-handed item, kinda trash, but maybe it's not for hitting enemies. So it does have some leeching and some bleeding action going on, but it will not work with Lacerate. So let me just stash this in my unique stash. It's another unique map. Like, we need to actually... Oh, I already have! Acton's Nightmare, item rarity 249, item rarity 235. So I think usually when it comes to stashing items, I stash the better item in my stash, and the one that I keep in my regular inventory is the worst one. But I think with maps, you kind of want to use the opposite logic, where I'll stash the worst one and use the one that's actually better to get more value out of it. So more item rarity, I'll keep that one, and then I'll stash this one. We're not going to use it yet though. So Jade Amulet, level 30 precision, bow attacks. Precision has 100% increased mana, reservation efficiency. Now what would I lose? Precision doesn't actually reserve that much mana. I think I want to keep this though, because it's life leech and more damage while leeching. So I'll keep that. Let me also quickly chance this. Didn't get the unique, that's okay. Let's drop off Flesh Eater. Let's drop off a couple of these bad boys. Oh yeah, let's drop off Harry's Truth. Strike true, strike hard, leave no survivors to retaliate. That's what Harry sounds like, I assume. Probably not. Let me also read the flavor text for Flesh Eater. I suffer, I long with thirst to slake. Through countless corpses, though countless corpses lie in wake. Very, very, has a kind of old internet MySpace poetry vibe to it, which honestly I kinda dig it. Kinda dig it. Right, let me drop this off. There's too many scarabs. Let me drop this off in my stash of weird items, which includes this item, Offering to the Goddess, which will allow us to do the Eternal Ascendancy dungeon, but I'm pretty sure this will consume it, and you will need to find another offering in order to reattempt it, and I'm all but certain that I will get killed the first time I try. So I'm not even gonna bother. Right. So listen, we got stuff to do, boys. One more. You know what? Let's hit him with another rare map. Why don't we? Well, let's use up this Atlas a point first. Get this Rogue Exile tree done, and then the question is gonna be, am I brave enough? Oh no. I wanted to get Einhar, yes. Well, like Einhar stays after he's done, and then raise the chances for Einhar to show up in my map. So this. And then having Einhar as a permanent or semi-permanent helper could be kind of great, actually. So let me see what other stuff we can do. Bestial Rage, Hunter's Cunning. Less damage from beasts, damage against beasts, that could be good. But only works against beasts, I imagine. You know what, let's be a little more focused, right? Let's go to... let's try this tier 3 that we hadn't done. This tier 3 that we hadn't done with a rare tier 3 map. Poison on hit, power charge on hit versus that's the only rare tier 3 that I have. Well, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's go for it, boys. gotten about another 20% of a experience bar. Reaches life, but ain't gonna help you.
I can't do this just yet.
Oh, easy does it, boys. Dread wheels. Wheels of dread. Okay, that was a scary situation. Oh, there's a rogue. Ulysses Morvant. I was wondering why this encounter felt so deadly, given that these are just blue enemies. It turns out it's not just blue. Dread Maul from the Dread Wheels. Actually, no, I think it's from the Charge Devourers, but I just wanted to make the joke. All right. This is a two-handed mace, so on both counts, it is not something for us. It is not a sword, it's not an axe, and it's not one-handed. So it can go directly to stash. Do not pass go. Alright, boys. Get fucked. Let's do it like this. Let's do it like that. Alright. Alright, seems nice. I hate these enemies. This is such a dumb video game trope. Like these burrowing enemies that become untargetable. You should still be able to target them when they're underground, like maybe at a reduced level. It's just super obnoxious. Every game has some type of enemy. Like, well, does Hades have such an enemy? I think Hades 1 is probably not a good game to... Ooh, hello? Probably not a good game to compare, like, most games to, because it is one of the best games ever made. Hades 2, I'm not close, I'm not deep enough into it, and I'm not good enough at it. I don't know enough about the game. There's some enemies in Hades 2 where it's like, certainly I'd find them annoying, but I also remember in Hades 1, there were, like, I don't remember any of their names. There were, like, a lot of the enemies which force you to do evasive maneuvers. I'm like, I don't wanna, I just wanna stand here and whack these guys. But then as I got better at the game and the, like the dashing and the other mobility options became second nature to me, I was like, you know what, I don't mind these. It's almost, I enjoy fighting them. It's kind of like a rhythm game. But borrowing enemies in this game, I don't think there's like any real rhythm to it. Because this is an older game as well, right? So we got to compare it to more like, we got to compare it to excuse me, we got to compare it to a game like Diablo 2. And Diablo 2 for sure had enemies where I'm like, this is kind of just dumb. The dumbest enemies for Diablo 2, I think, were the Bloodlords. I think they're technically called, like, vampires or something like that.
Just yet.
You know those enemies in the Durance of Hate? The place where you get to the Mephisto boss fight? the ones which would do their standard attack would be some sort of fireball, and then they would also do like a meteor strike. But then when you hit them, their programming would just tell them to run as far away from you as possible. And it was really dumb for a similar reason to why these burrowing enemies are dumb.
I do love this stink of
Ooh,
victory.
hello. We're finding interesting things. Life on kill, onslaught. So this is an onslaught based. Onslaught and chaotic might. I think I'll keep what I have. But I'm glad we're finding stuff. We're gonna be finding a lot more stuff with with the Heup of All, because it has increased our item rarity. Not only that, but I think we're getting more damage out of it and more survivability, so we can get through these enemies a lot more quickly. So the rate at which we find notable items should be significantly improved. Let's see if we can maybe snipe out a couple more rares or champions. I don't think we can, so let's just jump in, go to the arena, get a crafter, get a crafting recipe. I was hoping to be able to fight these borrowers without interference, but I guess we're just gonna have to fuck it. We'll do it live. Is there a second phase to this fight, or this is gonna be it? The answer is a resounding nope. Tier 3 map as well. Throat Stabber, the Claw, is called the Wasp Nest. To discover how cruel nature can be, you need only shake the wrong branch. If you've ever been stung by a wasp, you know exactly what that means. Ashrend, the Blasted Oak stands forever. Increased physical damage with ranged weapons, that's not a thing that we use. Fire resist, cannot be ignited. Increased evasion. Would be decent if I had a ranged build, which I do not. Let's go to our Loosh hideout, and let's drop off, well, let me go to my Atlas node. Bam! More rogue exiles in my maps is the kind of thing that I like. And now we're gonna be running tier 4 for a while. Yeah. So let's drop these in, keep tier 4s around, and again we'll ration them. I'll use a chance orb on this tier 4. And it became rare. Alright, you know what, that's fine. Let me go into this stash. Cursed is the staff, whence it came, is the description for Void Home. It's mana leeching, reduced rarity of items, reduced experience gain. How would you use this? I guess you'd use this if you've already found everything you wanted, and you're at level, and you're at max level. But then, is this a good enough thing to even use if you are at max level? I'd be skeptical about that, but maybe I'm wrong. Alright, so just like that, we're very close to 100 uniques. Right, let's go to my map device. Now we're whittling down tier 4s. have I picked up all the crafting recipes? Let's say if I go into a map and for some reason I walk right past the crafting recipe and then don't pick it up, will the game tell me? Will it give me the crafting recipe automatically as I'm leaving the map, or will it just be lost and like you gotta redo the map to get it? Anyway, let's do a tier 4. Let's do a magic tier 4. In the orchard. Let's go in. Oh, this is gonna be an annoying place with like walls and shit. Ooh, I think there's a rogue exile. Zachary. Trying to read his name. Desmarais? Is that a Zachary Desmarais? Is that a French name? Or am I barking up the wrong tree? Well, you didn't have anything for me, but it was still a pleasure to meet you. And then there's you. Are you also French? Minava and Mina. That doesn't necessarily have to be French though. I'm not sure what that symbol above her head though is supposed to be. Hello? Shut up. Let me pick my shit up in peace. There was an icon on the... No, dude. Nah, son. Do I want to attempt this shit? I don't know if I want to attempt this. I feel like I would have to do it on like a tier 1. I don't think my build is good enough to stand any sort of a chance. Mirror images needs to have a longer cooldown. Chain belt is not on my list of things that I need, but let's see. Chain of endurance. A man confronted with sufficient adversity may ascend to unprecedented heights and triumph over his coddled rivals. Wayland the Ezomite. Reflects damage to melee attackers. Regenerate life per second for each ailment affecting you. Stun and block recovery. Interesting ideas. Don't really appeal to me with my build though. Alright. Alright. Hang on. Maybe I will be able to, like... Yeah, we'll be able to get some... like, some kills. If nothing else, it's gonna summon enemies that I can kill. So you know what? Let's try it.
This world is not yours.
Freeze and hinder the Hiveborn. Left trigger, right trigger, A.
I can't do this just yet.
Existence is stilled.
Alright, kill him, 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 kill him.
Annihilation. They're swarming me. No.
Did I win? Oh, of course I didn't win, dude. I don't know what the meta is supposed to be. Are you supposed to have? I get it. Like it's got to be like a gear check, right? Where you do enough damage that you can just stand there and just kill everything. A combination of enough damage that I can kill everything, plus enough defense that you are comfortable just standing there and taking hits from everybody. I lost Herald of Ash at some point, dude. Why? Because I was like, that's way more mana than I should have on right now. Well, I didn't finish the event, but I think I got deeper into it than I normally do. And I didn't have to like run all the way outside. I stayed and killed the other things that it spawned. They just happened to kill her before I could do anything. Anyway, we're more than halfway towards the next level. Oh, what are you? You're accurate. You also teleported. Either that or the game was lagging. Probably the former. Because I haven't noticed any, Ooh. Thank you very much. Right, kill him, boys. Extra projectile. Hello? What? Did he have some special affix? He must have either... It must have either explicitly said this dude is carrying a bunch of maps, or it was some hidden affix, maybe?
I can't do this just yet.
Either way, hang on, some trash has been picked up. Let me discard this. Yeah, I'm gonna be running out of space pretty soon. Oh, I guess we won't have to worry about maps for a while. A Blade. Do I have any chance orbs on me? I don't. But we're gonna have to head home pretty soon, I think. I'll wait until I'm completely full up on my inventory, though. Man, who's doing this? I need to find the guy who's doing that, because it's really annoying, especially in this area with its walls. Is it this guy? It's not this guy, but he is a life regen. He's a regen boy. Alright. We're at 60% of the way towards the next level. Alright. Alright, it's pretty good. Oh, easy does it. Let's disengage. Alright. Well, there's the crafting recipe. Is the boss fight just gonna be in this same zone? I'm okay with that. Hello? There's minions with this guy. Ooh, they're all gonna explode. Get wrecked. Yoink. Criticals rank 1. Alright, let's hit this up pretty quick. Jeweler's orbs, I guess I'll pick those up.
I can't do this just yet.
Do I want to go forward or do I want to look around a little bit more? Let's look around a little bit more. Tier 1? Sure. Alright, I think I've seen enough. Well, let's see. Is there anything here? No, there's nothing there. I think I've seen it. That was annoying. I think I've seen enough. Let me go into the boss fight. Oh god. He's vomiting on me like fucking Izaro. Or is it a woman? Cannot be fully slowed? What does fully slowed even mean? I don't think I like this fight that much. It's confusing, it's weird. You're just gonna stay there like all day? Get wrecked, nerd. All right, sulfur flask, consecrated ground on use.
I believe in traveling light.
Oh god. Well, we gotta figure out how to pick up this thing. I think we can do it. Should be enough, right? Really, dude? No, son. Well, hang on a second. Hang on a second, dude. Tujin, let me sell you this. Let me sell you this. Now let's go back. Let's pick up that bow. Oh god, no, dude. Oh no! Hang on a second. I put the portal. The portal's blocking me from. Oh god, hang on a second. How do I? There we go. That. Yeah, it's not. Playing this game on controller can be a struggle. Anyway, let's identify. Well, since we're here, let's talk to. Let's talk to Helena. Identify that. Quill rain, short bow, the rain of 1,000 quills that whittle present in the past, laugh into death. What else? Sorrow of the divine. Zealot's oath. Increased damage. Might be worth just consecrated ground on use. You know what? I'll equip it in place of Rotgut, because I'm not really using Rotgut that much. Because I'm not really needing the extra movement speed that much. So I'll have this be my flask, and I'll drop Rot Gut off. Now, I think I'm using the better Rot Gut. So 35. So it's 50, 35, 50, 44. Yeah, so let's take this Rot Gut out, put this Rot Gut in, and put this in our stash of duplicates. And put this in. Put this in. Oh, we already have that. Okay, so let's see. This says it's 45, 43, 133, 47. So this that one's just better in every way. So I'll drop this one off in my stash of duplicates, and then let's start throwing some stuff in. The low-level maps can go in here. Higher level ones we'll hold on to. Scouring, jeweler, binding, chromatic. Let me drop this one off there. I gotta sell that. I gotta chance this. I gotta deposit this. If it's worth doing once, it's worth doing twice. Socketed gems are supposed to control destruction. Arcane surge. I'm sure these words mean something to somebody, but not to me. All right. All right. Let's chance it. Big money, no whammy. Give me Varanastra. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. No. Oh. 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 Anyway, let's sell that. Let's sell this. Let's drop these off. All right. We're getting there. We'll get another level pretty soon. And let's go to our Atlas node. And let's get this one and then Mighty Hunter. Alright, boys. Let's go into our map device. I guess we're on tier 4s now. Yeah, these are the unique maps. I guess we're doing mineral pools. Let's open up the south a little bit. The courthouse. Do I have any blue tier 4s? Hang on, let me drop this off.
I can't do this just yet.
In the Rogue Harbor. Oh, excuse me. Alright, drop this off. Where am I going? I'm going back to my hideout. And we're going to use up a rare tier 4. Excuse me, just let me use the map device, please. Thank you. On the waterways. On the courthouse. Activated. And let's go in. So,
with all the gods dead, I suppose
so what does
I
this
should
do?
turn my full attention to you. We shall see how far you can be pushed.
Oh, he's got rogue. He's got rogue shit. Easy does it. Is there a case to be made for just like ending the delirium encounter early? Oh, easy, easy, easy. Oh, lightning fucking mirage, really, dude? Oh, large cluster jewel? Is oh, did the delirium event end? Did it give us the large cluster jewel as a thing? Was that our reward? I assume that was our reward. But I still feel like I basically feel like I failed that event. I didn't feel prepared for it. Like, not even a little bit. Easy. Alright, dudes. Rat dudes, lamb. Alright. I lost a bit of fire damage multiplier when I got rid of Barracks Pass, I think. And I don't know if that is entirely being compensated for by the generic damage bonus from Le Heup. So I'm not sure if our actual damage has gone up or down, but the ring that we picked up, Le Heup, has, I think it's a net positive, not just because of the item rarity, but it gives us some nice defensive abilities as well. Alright. Armios Bell, I think that was the guy's name.
I can't do this just yet.
It's teleporting around all over the place. You gotta chill, you gotta relax, my boy. I guess I'll still pick up iron rings. Maybe one day I'll roll a Le Heup with better stats. But for now we'll just leave it like this. Alright. You know what? I should probably just take iron rings off the chancing the chance base exceptions, because I've already gotten the item that I wanted and it dropped naturally. That's kind of hilarious. Alright, sure, I'll pick that up. Extra life and life regen could pose a problem. But we're outputting enough damage to counteract it. Ooh. I guess... Sure, I guess this is the divination card that is scripted to be a more common drop in this area, the Scholar card. Is it because it's the courthouse? Is that why? 4 chance orbs. Should I use one of them? Nah, I think it would be a waste to like use them on just fishing for a better Le Heup. Because oh, ooh. I should have not been so cavalier about that. Yeah. So I think I'll save the rest of my chance orbs. Easy. Yeah. In fact, I'll even get rid of this iron ring that I picked up. Ah, you know what? You twisted my arm. Oh, look at that. Got nothing. Four more orbs of chance, so now I don't feel bad about spending that one because we are on a net positive for chance orbs. Alright. I don't know what the point of that room was. Alright, let's go in. Let's see what sort of boss fight this is going to be. Easy. The area of effect and the hitbox on that wave attack of theirs is very hard to suss out. Hello? So are all of these the bosses, or is one of them a rogue exile or something? Easy. Easy does it. Oh my
do this just yet.
god. And the other question is, are they all gonna give boss drops, or only when the entire fight is done, or what? If I can just, like, get one of them down, then we can start getting somewhere. There we go. Get fucked, dude. Alright. Close helmet, I think I already have one of these. This is the Baron, yeah, this is the minion build helmet. The, like, zombies specifically. Maximum number of raised zombies per 500 strength. That could be fun, right? If having one extra raised zombie helps you out that much, it could be pretty good. Alright. So, blam. And next I want to get Einhar, Eternal Hunt. But then I'm gonna have to go drop chance Bestiary Einhar, because that's the quickest way to get there. Do I want monsters to do I want monsters to do less damage and have more life? Or more damage and less life? I'm not gonna mess with either of those. I think you gotta, at some point, pick one of these two depending on what your build is. But I don't know what the build is gonna look like. So let's leave that alone for now. Let's do some more mapping. Some more map action. Let me go to the unique stash. So 11%, 1.71 life leech, 1.96, and 14%. So this one is garbage. Drop it off. Some more chance orbs. Drop off a bit of this. Cluster jewel. I'll hold on to it, I guess, and let me go to the Rogue Harbor. Drop off another heist locker. I guess with these white contracts, I can apply the chance orb on them to make them better, which I probably should have been doing. But you know what? I don't want to mess with heists right now, man. I don't want to deal with that headache. Not while we're close to leveling up. So let's pick up another like tier 4 that hasn't been done. That's tier 5. That's tier 5. That is unique. That is tier 4. Excuse me. Oh my god, dude, come on. This is tier 4. Alright. Hybrid Widow for Soul of Arakali. Let's use up one of our let's see if we can... If this turns into a blue tier 4, I'll use this one. Alright. We'll do it like that. It did turn into a blue. So I won't waste one of my rare ones just yet. Especially if you can get the boss dealt with just a magic one. Alright. Obviously, neither Maven nor the Searing, Exarch, whatever, neither of them are going to be interested in the low-level maps that we're running. But we don't care. You know, we're kind of doing our own thing. We'll, I'm sure, have more encounters with them eventually. Easy. Oh god, this map is weird, man. Wrecked. That is a tier 3. Whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody was doing some nonsense. Exploding crystals. Okay, it's one of these guys. It's such a... That affix really bugs me because it's such a dumb, counterintuitive thing to have. At least the text of the ability should tell you how it works. There's nothing in that ability that indicates to you that all of these crystals are just suddenly all gonna explode after he dies. I have gotten killed by him multiple times for that exact reason. Well, not by that enemy specifically, but because, you know, we just killed that guy. But enemies with that affix, I have died to them because... What the hell is happening here, man? Excuse me? Who's doing this? Excuse me? Oh, it's you! Can we just face tank you? We can kind of That's not how you speak English. We kind of can. Get fucked? Alright.
I can't do this just yet.
Don't know if I like this map. I feel like there's too many enemies who have like shields that you can't damage straight away. And my build really suffers if I'm... Oh god, it's Blight.
Oh.
Wait, dude, no, there's... Fuck off, dude, there's... one of those encounters on top... On top of one of these encounters? Really, dude? I can't see shit. I couldn't see shit, man. There's too many overlapping effects. I lost experience over that nonsense. Man, come on. Man, come on. Yeah, I should have been moving, but I was just... Like, what sort of... Like, what sort of affix was it? Or, like, what sort of attack was he doing, man? I don't know. Can't see anything, man. Pick up the wisdom scrolls. I was almost into the last little segment of the experience bar. And now we gotta do that all over again. Oh, it's one of these guys. Well, there's a shrine right next to one of these encounters. Okay. Listen, guys, let's just get this done. This is gonna be annoying as fuck, but I'm gonna do it.
Keep them back!
Keep them back. No. Left click, right
Let's see
click,
you
A.
get through this!
Wave 3. Exploding orbs.
Dance with the flame!
I mean, is this working?
Be gone, foul enemy! Aid me!
I can't do this just yet.
That's wave 6. I feel like I'm just gonna die here, man. That's wave 7.
The dreamer!
Did I win? Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy! Ooh, yeah! Go to the monastery? You know what? I feel... Hang on a second. And let's talk to,
Greetings. Ah, you've already engaged the enemy. This horned skull bears their essence. We can give this to the Genesis tree to cultivate her growth. I will attach it to her. Bring me more like this if you find them.
Okay. What? I don't know what to do about that, and I'm not even gonna attempt to figure that shit out. Let me just drop these off. Whoa, dude. Okay. No, what? What? The game? Nah, man, you crashed my game. Are you serious right now? Are you actually serious right now? You crashed my fucking... Oh, are you fucking kidding me right now, dude? At least... Man, fix that shit, dude. Oh, no, 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 no. It's still... I was worried that the game instance was gonna be lost, but... Why is it... Hang on. How come this time... How come this time it kept it, but the last time my game crashed, it didn't? Was it because crashing while outside of a map the game gives you leeway, and if you crash inside the map, the game thinks you, like, you were deliberately Control-Alt-deleting to avoid dying. I'm not gonna bother about those scraps, because if I accidentally go inside there, it's gonna crash my game again. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Alright, let's take out Anna, whatever her name was. Antali Napora. Get wrecked. Ooh, Silken Hood. I'll chance it when I get back.
I can't do this just yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of enemies blocking my attacks in this area. I do not appreciate it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, wait. Uh-oh, we got some ranged garbage. Well, let's take some more identification scrolls. And we're close to the boss fight, it seems. One more chance orbs.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Alright, easy does it. Uh-oh, there's nonsense happening. Oh wait, does every enemy in this map have energy shield because of the because of the map property? That might be it. Ah, yeah. It's not this zone, it's the map modifiers. I was unfairly blaming the zone when it was in fact the map modifier that was causing the issue to happen. But anyway, let me quickly. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not normal. I don't know why I thought that was a white item, but obviously I was wrong. Physical resist. Physically wrecked. Alright. Arena. Bone chest. Let's go in.
I thought
Fuck off! This guy, the envoy, he stands in the middle of the boss arena randomly, doesn't do anything to help,
and each had the same thought.
just gets in the
Each took
fucking
same
way, man.
path, and each befell the same fate. But I am different.
Shut up, man. Like, he turns into an actual extra obstacle in these boss fights. Because he just stands there. What a horrible person. What, like, you're not contributing anything. This isn't... You standing here, I'm pretty sure, isn't gonna advance the Maven plotline. Was that little bit of... I wasn't even listening to what you were saying, by the way. And you want to know why? It's because you were talking in the middle of a fucking boss fight. Fuck this guy, man.
Please.
Fuck this guy, dude. Alright. So what did I say I wanted to do? Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I said I wanted Well, I've gotten that. I said I wanted to do get more Einhar action. Alright. Where do we want to go next? That's a tier 4. That's a tier 5. That's a tier 4. Let's go to the terrace. Oh, I guess let's head home first. The lush hideout.
I can't do this just
Let
yet.
me stash this. I should drop that off as well. Let's go to the terrace soon. There we go.
Greetings.
I need to go here. Tier 3, I'll drop off in my normal stash. Can't wait to buy the map stash tab, but we're gonna do it next episode. All right, boys. Let's go back to the arena. Sorry, not to the arena. The map device. Let's select another tier 4 that we haven't done. Mineral pools. Let's select this this rare tier 4. Movement speed, attack speed, cast speed, physical damage reduction, increased life, boss has area of effect. You know what? Let's go for it. Mineral pools. Let's go. %42% increased rarity of items. Feels pretty good, man. Because all of our increased item quantity is being channeled into increased rarity at a triple the rate. Get wrecked. Alright. We're close to 80% of the experience bar. Easy does it. This map also seems to have the annoying characteristic that there are parts that you can't walk on, but it's not at all obvious why. Like what counts as an obstacle that's big enough to block you and what counts as something that you can just walk right over. Alright. Easy does it. Go away, alright. Carnage pillars. Not sure what those things do. Alright. We're basically into the last little segment of the experience bar, so we gotta just lock in for the rest of this. Not sure what event that's supposed to be.
I can't do this just yet.
Oh, there's a rogue exile. Oh, I've backed myself into a corner. There's something following me on the map? What is that? Is that the rogue exile or... What the hell, man? I need to just like start killing something. Oh, he's one of those that jumps and then his jump does a tremendous amount of damage. If you see him teeing up that jump, you gotta take immediate action. Okay, so it wasn't an event, it was just marking him on the map. I see. Well, thanks for that, I guess, game. Ooh, there's a ton of spiders coming in. Why are these guys being marked on the map all of a sudden? Is the loot filter doing this, or is it something that I did? Get fucked, dude. I don't know the answer to that. What I do know is we gotta hold on. Because we're getting closer to this level. And let's just gain this level and then we can cap off this episode. And then I'm gonna have to listen through all the audio. The reason I have to listen through all the audio is because even though the sound design on this game is pretty decent, some of the ambient noises I find are like a little bit too overwhelming. Some of the environmental noises, and given that Windows has completely reset my like recording and just like my general audio settings, I need to just make sure that this is fixed. This happens like once a year at this point, and it's really annoying. Excuse me, really annoying. Blue contract, okay. Alright, let's try and... Oh my god, dude. Let's try and not trigger the boss fight. There's no way to avoid this boss fight.
Just yet.
But we can... Oh god. I need to scratch my arm. Alright, come on. Where is he, dude? Man, what? Easy, man. I'm fucked, dude. We're never beating this thing. He's just camping in the fucking corner, man. Come on. He's just camping in the... Okay, now he's moving a little bit. Oh, well. Oh, easy, 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 easy. Oh my god. Oof. Oh, that was a kind of stressful. Right, so what are we doing? We're getting more Einhar. All right. Okay, is there anything I want to drop off? I guess. Hang on a second. You know, let me just, like, drop that. I don't think we need that many portal scrolls. Let me quickly go to the, Rogue Harbor. Drop off another contract. Go to my actual locker. My actual stash, that is. Alright, and let's go back. Surely we're gonna be able to level up by doing one more zone, one more area. What? Map device. Running out of tier 4s. Tier 5. Tier 5. Tier 5. Tier 10. Tier 8. Tier 4. There we go. We've got to do magic or better. Alright, let's go to the terrace and let's try and gain this level. Oh, it's this place? Which I don't like. Heals allies and suppresses foe recovery. Gaunt Stonker. Stonker? Gaunt Stalker the Hungry. Get wrecked. Oh, it's one of you guys. You are Jonah Unchained. I know you. Alright. As long as we don't let him just, like, rapid fire attack us, I think we should be fine. Oh, he gained his life back. He must have some sort of, like, life tap ability or something like that. Anyway, let's finish this. Some sort of weird thing is on the map. Oh, it's Antli Napora. I need to kill these guys, man. Cause man, no, dude. I need to pull her away. Hang on a sec. I need to hang on a sec. I need to deal with these guys. Alright, boys. Let's now finish with you. I'm not gonna pick that up. I don't know what the point would be. It's got some sort of benefit, but I don't care. I left a chest behind, I don't care. These guys are gaining random charges. I don't care. Regal Orb is probably not that relevant for me, but I'll pick it up anyway. What's it? Upgrades magic to rare. Envoy is back, man. Really? Let me see how much gold I've collected. I'm up to 30,000. When I hit 100,000,
just yet.
I'll gamble some
Time.
belts.
And perhaps the time before that, it told us. A time of vast possibilities hemmed by petty squabbles. Constancy swept across like a veil, and all beneath its shadow
right.
was cooled and comforted and drawn into a steady sleep.
Alright. Life regen. Wasn't that much of a problem. We're getting there. I don't know if I'm actually gonna level up from this map now that I'm thinking about it. It just didn't have enough things in it. correct. Tier 2 map and a rare jewel. Trail Scarab. Area contains Jun. Well, I don't know how enthusiastic I am about that. Given how Jun nearly messed up one of my earlier maps because of his weird... So this guy is not marked on the map. Ainsley Varich. Those other two, they were. Wait, are there two of them? Or is he, does he have like a... Huh. I think he had like a... He was either summoning something or casting like a mirror image ability on himself. No, there's just the one dude there. Maybe we are gonna level up. Maybe I should just trust the process. Alright, dude. We're not on the verge of leveling up, but we're definitely past the halfway point of the final zone. I really wish this area was more open. Lightning damage and exposure. Fire and ignite resist. Don't think that helped him too much. Either of those things. Sure, I'll pick those up.
I can't do this just yet.
Vaal Blade. Razor Crush. Oh god, I had to cough. I had to look away. Let's see if we can maybe gain this level. Before going to the boss fight. Because, you never know when a boss is gonna end up being trash and just like killing you 5 times in a row. Life regen did not help that man. Alright, get a few of those. Oh, we're gonna be painfully close. We're gonna be devastatingly close. But I don't think. I do not think we're gonna be getting this level in this area unless, hang on, where the Envoy was standing, wasn't there some other event? Let me actually run back pretty quick and see if there's anything there. Because it seemed like there was some sort of area transition. Maybe I'm just wrong. So there's the Envoy. Wasn't there something like here? Soul Eater. Maimed. That's annoying. Temporal. Oh, severely lowered action speed. I see. Well, you know what? I was wrong. There's nothing here. We are gonna have to do this boss, and then a little bit more. Alright, well, I guess nothing to do but to just do it. Unless there's enemies here, and there are. Well, no, there's just one. Oh, here's a thing. There's a shrine that we can take into the boss fight. Some sort of map, a tier 3 map drop. Hello, hello, hello. One at a time, boys. One at a time. Somebody's creating a lot of bouncing lightning effects, and I did not appreciate that. Blue tier 3 is not that exciting, but oh, whoa, 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 hello, hello. Alright. Can we do this? Actually, it's gonna be so close. It's gonna be touch and go. There's not enough. And this is also not even close to the boss fight. Well, I guess I'll take the shrine regardless. 40 seconds.
I can't do this just yet.
I thought maybe we'd have a... So we'll have about 20 seconds of this for the boss fight. Excuse me? Whoa, boy. Whoa, Nelly. So this is gonna be annoying because it's one of those phased fights. And he becomes invincible when he's walking back. That is cheap, dude. It's just insulting to just, like, visually show him just casually walking away, not taking damage, just because you wanted this clown to have one more phase. Well, we did not gain the level. Okay then. Do I want to go towards that Rogue Exile tree, or do I want to get this big game effect? Well, let's raise our chances of finding Einhar. And then maybe we'll go. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Alright, well, I guess I gotta hang on. Okay, that's tier 3. Alright, let's just gain this level, man. Let's just do it. What's gonna be a good way to gain this level? I don't know. I think it's gonna be... Let's do a heist. No, wrong. Let's do a heist. Because the heist will get done more quickly. I don't know about either of these. Let's get up 2 random blue gems. Drop these yellow blue ones, like rare blue ones, I guess. All right, let me.
Business, business, business.
Right, let's do it like this. Let's drop some more off in the stash. Alright, next, let's go to the Rogue Harbor. Oh, wrong place. Rogue Harbor. Go to the Heist Locker. So I had a magical contract. Yeah, this one. Underbelly, yeah, let's just do that. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to definitely call it after we Lena, let's deck her out. So who has our stuff?
Cool wins.
I think Tibbs has our stuff.
Greetings.
He does have our stuff. Alright, so let's equip Tulina.
Quick.
You know what? I'm gonna chance that.
Keep it quick.
Is there anything here that's white? Those are white. So let's actually chance both of those. Let's go to our regular stash. Because there's no reason not to, right? Orb of chance on... Oh, that seems pretty nice. And we'll see if we get something good out of this. Increased damage, reduced hiring fee. Could be nice. Right, let's go back to Talina.
Keep it quick.
Reduced raising of alert. Or increased damage. I'm gonna go for... reduced raising of alert from... You know what? I'm just gonna go for increased damage. I'm just gonna go for increased damage. And you know what? At some point, I'm gonna stop shuffling things around like this. And whatever people have, they have. Because this is gonna get really tedious.
Yes?
I wish there was like one persistent inventory for all of your rogues and that just had the best thing for all of them. But I understand for different types of heists, you might want different stats. I understand why they did it this way, but essentially having to manage like 8 or 9 different inventories for different people gets a little overwhelming. Anyway, let's prepare this heist. Let's do Talina.
What's the job?
Let's sign it. Let's go into the underbelly. Let's
Most
gain.
people think I don't like small talk.
Were you gonna say something, or were we just gonna mention that you didn't like small talk and then just stop talking?
Make him suffer.
Malicious bruiser.
We've got a fight on our hands.
Whoa, easy. Easy does it, boys.
distractions.
Alright.
I can't do this just yet.
There we go. What am I gonna put the
No
point into?
witnesses.
I think I'm gonna put it into Reservation Mastery to give me extra damage for all of my reserved skills. Specifically, each of my aura or herald skills. So I have 2 auras and 1 herald. So I think that's gonna be a nice
worthy prize.
A nice damage boost. Right, let me take that. It's gonna be a nice damage boost, I think. Right. What's... There's a map icon. Oh. It's probably gonna be on the way back. It's probably gonna be an obstacle on the way back. You know what? In case this crashes, it's gonna keep our level up, but it's not gonna keep the scouring orb that we just picked up. So let's uncontrabandify it. Really looking forward to the day when they remove this dumb mechanic. And they will. They will. The people at grinding gear games are fully aware of how heists are just like how this entire game concept is just broken and doesn't work, but I think they're just distracted with
Security has spotted us.
I think they're just distracted with, you know, like the whatever the latest league they're working on. They gotta constantly push out new updates for that, balance changes, you know, fixing it as they go along, as one does. But I wish that they would have more time for a, you know, more time for fixing older parts of the game that clearly need a lot of repair work on them. All right, you know what? Let's open these special chests.
Back to work.
Open these special chests, and then I'll probably run back outside to uncontrabandify these items. And then we'll see if we can finish this.
Let's take them out.
8 chromatics? We need a lot. We need a lot more, but 8 is a good start. Fusing orbs is fine. Alright.
Messy. I don't like where this is headed.
Alright, you know what?
I can't do this just yet.
Alright. Oh, man, come on. Man, really, dude? Okay.
Well, I've taken worse.
Alright, well, listen,
We have a job to do.
let's uncontrabandify it. And one benefit to this is we're kind of rehearsing the route that we're gonna have to take as we're running back. Alright, let's do this. Alright.
Say goodbye.
I don't know if this is gonna trigger the lockdown sequence.
Let's take them out.
Thieves.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna
Get them.
I'm gonna open the doors to the final area.
We have a job job to
Then
do.
I'll open that crate, then I'll open this crate, then we'll run all the way into it.
You're gonna regret this.
Let's see if there are safes
I'm
in the
not
final
charging
room
you enough.
with extra goodies in them, as there sometimes are. In this case, there are not. There's what we'll do. Man, what? Oh. Open this.
We're pushing our luck now.
Alright. Open this. Oh. Take this. Escape the
No witnesses.
easy. I could get into fights, but
All clear.
like, and I'm trying to show that enemies will drop stuff if you kill them. I could get into fights, but enemies are also constantly spawning, and the more fights you get into, the more the chances that the game was just gonna crash because the game spawned somebody in an illegal place or
This is what you've been training for.
or did something, you know. A couple chromatics if we can get outside. Can you open that? Oh, the chest is now locked. Okay. So, hang on, what? Why are these random things? You have to manually walk around them even after doing that like quick time event? Come on, game.
No witnesses.
I'm trying to show an item dropping. Just to prove to you that items do drop in the escape sequence.
Keep up the
But
momentum.
maybe I'm just wrong and maybe items don't drop in the escape sequence. Oh god. Oh, easy.
This is what you've been training for.
My spirit is spent.
Easy. This guy needs to die.
Can't do this just yet.
Get wrecked. Go like this. Right. Let's take a step back. Yeah, you see they dropped a bit of gold. Not the most
Good. Keep up the momentum.
glamorous.
No witnesses.
Oh, I'm fucking dead, dude. I need to fucking take a huge step back.
All clear.
Tormentor. Tormentor needs to go. Alright. Is this guy a problem? Caustic Orb on death?
Very good. Stay focused. Out of our way. Power through to lead.
Oh, begin agility.
Let us through or die.
Just run, boys.
Any last words?
And I guess I'll kill one last guy. I feel like Tulina is killing some of these people, and when she kills them, I don't think my loot bonuses apply. Anyway, like I really should stop. Really should stop. Let's just end this.
That could have gone better.
We
But
won?
It could have gone a lot worse.
Yeah, I mean, mainly it could have gone a lot worse. There's the takeaway there.
What have you got for me?
So let's sell you this. Let's drop some off in the some stuff off in the stash. Scouring orb was a nice little pickup. All right. What? Did I get a second thing? All right, I got a second thing, I guess. All right. Let me look at both of these. Spell Cold Lightning. I don't know. Well, let's get rid of a couple blue ones. Put these ones in, I guess. I don't know, dude. Let's just get this. What do I want? My essence stash. Drop these off. This is my first purple one. That's a new one as well. That's not a new one. This was a new one. All right. Stash is looking prettier and prettier.
Little Chet, eh?
Let's sell these to. Excuse me.
Oh?
Let's sell these to Faustus. Drop this stuff up in our stash. And then we can reflect on what was accomplished in this episode. Right then, the main thing I wanted to do this episode was just to record a little bit, make sure the audio is gonna be working. And the only way I can make sure it's working is to go through a bunch of different areas and then afterwards look at what the ambient sound levels are like. So on a basic level, I know my mic levels are fine and the basic sound levels are fine, but I don't know what adjustments will need to be made because Windows completely reset all of my mic and audio settings. It might not have been Windows at the fault of Windows. My computer also had a firmware update, so that might have been the thing that did it. Either way, I need to recalibrate the sound settings. And that was the main reason for recording. I didn't want to like start a new character and then like run around in random places, which would have also accomplished the goal of giving me sound data, but maybe not even that, because there's a lot more enemies running around in maps than there are in, you know, the early game. So I think this really was the only way to do it. So yeah, we got that done, but then out of fucking nowhere, this thing dropped. This is the real star of today's episode, the real highlight, Le Heup of All. It is the unique, or one of the unique iron rings. It's giving us all attributes, increased general damage, all resist, and increased rarity of items found. And you know what? I'm gonna show you what the possible roles are on this. In fact, I'll tell you. Path of Exile, unique rings. We'll go through them one by one. Le Heup of All. Let's see. Find on page. Heup of All. So 10 to 30 to all attributes. We got a very good roll on that. 10 to 30 on increased damage. Almost perfect roll on that. 10 to 30 on increased rarity. Very good roll on that. Kind of a bad roll on all resist because it can go from 10 to 30 as well. So that roll kind of whiffed that one. Listen, 3 out of 4 good rolls. I'm not going to complain. I think we're getting more, because it gives us more intelligence, we're getting a little bit more mana out of it. Yeah, we're at 158 mana. And now, when, what's it called? Precision. When precision levels up, and when it starts reserving 188 mana instead, it'll give me a little bit more of a cushion. So that was just a... This was just an awesome little pickup. And listen, I'm really glad it happened. And if, like, I'm not going to be recording any more episodes of this game in the immediate future. Like, whatever audio adjustments I need to make will be made, and then I'm gonna wait until, let's say, at least mid to late April before recording anymore. I'm gonna wait for some of these to start getting uploaded. Let me see how long we've been going. We've been going 2 hours and 21 minutes. Wow. For what was going to be a short episode, this ended up being a long episode. You know what? We're still on only one episode a week for now, so I think this is fine. I think we're going to call it good. I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you were as stoked about this pickup as I was. I know I really liked the fact that this thing dropped. And the bad stat is almost, it almost doesn't matter because all of our stats are overcapped right now. But like having them be even more overcapped would have been nice. But you know what? It's okay. All attributes, rarity, all resists, and increased damage. What more can you ask for? On that lovely note, I'm going to say thanks for watching. Hope you'll join me next week, next Saturday for more Path of Exile. And until then, take care.